students. In our last class, we have started our new topic of this lesson, that is theories of errors. It's one of the important topic. Yes, already I told. In this class also, we can continue that topic, that is theories of error. In the next part of that topic is analysis of error. It's one of the important topic of this session. So listen and watch carefully, students. Okay, let's begin our class. See the first one. Here in our textbook, the analysis of error are classified in 4 types. Analysis of error is classified in 4 types. You can see the first one, that is absolute error. Absolute error. Okay, see the screen. First, here we can see the definition of absolute error. First, we can see the definition of absolute error. The absolute error is defined as the magnitude of the difference between, it's a difference. Absolute error is nothing but it's a difference between individual measurement of the value, and the true value of the quantity. Okay, it is the difference between individual measurement value and the true value of the quantity. It's called absolute error. Okay, so it's a difference between two value. One is the individual measurement value and true value. True value, it's a fixed one. That, for example, in case of meter scale, it will be fixed one, 30 centimeter, 15 centimeter, 100 centimeter. Okay, so it's a fixed one. Just you measure that value. For example, you measure one value that is 15 centimeter, just you measure 14 centimeter. Some careless mistake, you measure 14 centimeter. So it is a measured value. You measure that value, that is 14 centimeter is a measured value. The true value is 15 centimeter. The difference between the two values, it's called absolute error. Okay, that's called absolute error. Okay, it is denoted by the modulus of del A. It is denoted by modulus of del A. Okay, so first, what is that? That is, we can see the definition. It is the difference between individual measurement value and the true value of the quantity. It is denoted the letter modulus of del A. The error in the individual measurement values from the true value are, that is del A1, that's equal to A1 minus A1 mean. A1 minus A mean. Okay, what is that meaning? A mean, that is, for example, if A1, A2, A3 up to AN are measured value. Okay, just it's a measured value of any quantity of A in the experiment performance into n times. Then the arithmetic mean value, that is A. Okay, that AM, that's called true value. Okay, A1, it's a true value. A mean, it's a measured value. Just you write it your textbook. Here A1 in our textbook, it will be given by del AN. Okay, del AN. Just in our screen, it will be changed. Del A1. Okay, del A1 is the absolute error. What is A1? It's a true value. What is AN? It's a what is AN? That is true. We are arithmetic value. A mean means arithmetic value. Okay, see the screen. That is del A, it's calculated above, may be positive or negative. Del A calculated above may be positive or negative. The absolute error del A will be always be positive. Absolute error always be positive. Okay, so students, absolute error is over. Once again, just we recall what is absolute error. First, see the definition. That is the simple definition. It's a difference between the true value and measured value of the quantity. It's called absolute error. It will be represented the letter in our textbook. It will be represented same letter del AN. Okay, del AN. It is the difference between true value and measured value. Okay, here the measured value is arithmetic mean, a mean, it's a measured value. Here what is true value? It is an, it's a fixed one. Okay, that's all. Next we can see the next one. What is that? That is mean absolute error. Mean absolute error. Okay, mean absolute error. See the screen. The arithmetic mean of the absolute error is taken as the final or mean absolute error of the value of the physical quantity A. It's the second one, the arithmetic mean of the absolute errors. Okay, first case we can see that absolute error. In this case we can take the mean value of absolute errors. Mean values of absolute error. What is mean values of error? Mean values, that is we can add that sum of the that is called arithmetic mean. Okay, the arithmetic mean of the all the absolute errors is taken as the final or mean absolute error of the value of the physical quantity. Okay, it is represented the letter del A mean. See the screen, del A mean. First case we can find only absolute error. In this case we can find that mean value of absolute error. Okay, so del A mean, that will be equal to modulus of del A1 plus del A2 plus del A3. In case of n absolute errors are there, up to del n, divided by, you know the how to calculate that mean value. So number of quantity divided by number of quantity, n number of quantity. Okay, it's a simplest formula. This is the expression, mathematical expression for mean absolute error. That is summation of I is equal to n, I is equal to 1 to n. That is del into modulus of del ai by n. In our textbook, the n will be separated from the summation term. 1 by n into summation of I is equal to 1 to n into modulus of ai, del ai. It's a given for our textbook. Okay, if we do a single measurement, the value we get may be in the range of del a mean plus or minus del a mean. Okay, single measurement la nama therinjukodiya value இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கலாம். Any measurement of the physical quantity, it's like a between a mean plus del a mean and a mean minus del a mean. It's a modified form. இங்க இருக்கக்கூடியதை மாடிஃபை பண்ணி இங்கே கீழே ரெண்டாவது டேர்மாக எழுதியிருக்காங்க. Okay, so in these slides we can discussing two types of analysis of error. One is that absolute error, second one is the mean absolute error. Okay, again once again I recall that absolute error. What is absolute error? That it is the difference between the true value and the measured value of the physical quantity. It will be expressed in terms of mathematically, that is del an is equal to am minus an. M is the true value and n is the true value and m is the mean value. Okay, another one is that mean absolute error. What is that mean absolute error? It is the summation of or arithmetic mean of the all absolute errors. It's called arithmetic mean absolute error. Okay, that's all. Next we can go to the next one. What is that? That is relative error. Relative error. See your textbook or see the screen. Relative error. The relative error is the ratio of. The relative error is the ratio of the mean absolute error to the mean absolute error to the mean value. It is the ratio. Relative error is the ratio of the mean absolute error to the mean value. Mean value ku mean absolute error ku இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு ரேஷியோ தான் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்னா relative error. Relative error. It will be expressed in terms of equation. See the screen. Relative error, it's equal to mean absolute error by true value. Mean absolute error by true value. True value also known as arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean. Okay. It simply we write relative error is equal to del A mean by A mean. Del A mean by A mean. Okay. In our textbook it's given by del AM divided by AM. Del AM by AM. And next we can go to the percentage of error. But see one example for relative error. See your textbook. Relative error express how large absolute error is compared to the total size of the object is measured. For example, driver's speedometer shows that car is traveling at 60 km per hour. When actually moving at 62 km per hour, then the absolute error of the speedometer is 60 to 60. 62 minus 60 km. அப்போ நமக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? அங்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய error 2 km per hour. Then relative error how to calculate it? That is 2 divided by 60 will be equal to 0.033. That is the relative error. Okay. That's all. Next one is the percentage error. It will be also continue for the relative error. Okay. Percentage error also continue for the relative error. What is that? See the screen. When the relative error is expressed in terms of percentage, the relative error expressed as a percentage, it's called percentage of error. Okay, the relative error expressed in terms of percentage, it's called percentage of error. Simple. Okay, so it will be denoted the letter del A, that also del. So you know the formula for relative error, just you multiply by 100%, we get percentage of error. That's all. See the simplest form of percentage of error. Okay, that's all. This is the 4 types of error analysis are there. It will be இது எப்படி இருக்குன்னா ஒன்றோட ஒன்று இன்டர் ரிலேட் ஆகி தான் இருக்குது. ஸோ நமக்கு ஃபஸ்ட்டு அப்சல்யூட் எரர்னால் என்னன்னு தெரிஞ்சால் we can find mean absolute error. You know the mean absolute error. You can also find the relative error. You know the relative error, it will be converted into the percentage error. Okay, these 4 types of error analysis in our board examination, it is a very important question, students. Next we can see that propagation of errors or combination of errors, both are same. Okay, so here we can see that the various possibilities of the propagation or combination of errors in different mathematical operations are discussed here. Okay, that is various possibilities in experiment involving several measurements. In error, in the all measurements get combined. That is propagation of errors or combination of error. Okay, in our textbook, the 4 kind of combination of errors will be given. Okay, 4 kind of combination of errors will be given, 4 or 5. Here we can see the first one, that is error in the sum of 2 quantities. Error of sum of 2 quantities. Okay, suppose two physical quantities, that is A and B. Here A and B is the 2 physical quantity. Have a measured values, and the A and B measure பண்ணுவோம் கிடைக்கக்கூடிய value A plus or minus del A. What is del A? It's a absolute error. Del A means absolute error. So A plus or minus del A, and B plus or minus del B. B plus or minus del B. You know what is del A and del B? Already you know one, that's called absolute errors. Then sum of the 2 quantities, that is represent the final answer, that is Z. Z is equal to A plus B. Z is equal to A plus B. Suppose 2 physical quantity A and B, and the measured value is A plus or minus del A and B plus or minus del B. Okay, let the sum of the 2 quantity, the result of the sum of 2 quantity is Z is equal to A plus B. z is equal to a plus b, then z plus or minus del z. அப்போ இது என்னது z plus del z plus or minus del zங்கிறது எரரோட நம்ம ஆட் பண்ணி சொல்கிறோம். ஸோ அப்போ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம், a plus or minus del a plus b plus or minus del b, இந்த ரெண்டு டேர்மில் இருந்தும் a and b காமனாக வெளியே எடுத்துருங்க. a plus b plus or minus del a plus del b. Already you know one, what is a plus b, that is z. Just you substitute here z plus or minus del a plus del b. Okay, automatically that is we need only del z value or z plus del z, that's equal to z plus or minus del a plus del b, or del z is equal to del a plus del b. ஸோ இதுதான் நம்ம என்ன செய்யலாம், இப்போ ரெண்டு எரர் கொடுத்து ஆட் பண்ண சொன்னாங்கன்னா இதுதான் ஃபார்முலா வச்சு தான் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். del z is equal to del a plus del b. When the two quantities are added, the absolute error in the final result is the sum of the individual errors. When the two quantities is added, the absolute error del a plus del b, இதையும் ரெண்டே ஆட் பண்ணி ஃபைனல் ரிசல்ட்டை ஆட் பண்ணிக்கணும். That is the note. Okay, see that one example for this case. See the screen. Example number 1.5. Two resistance value will be given. That is two resistance value, that is R1 is equal to 100 plus R minus 3. So what is 100? It's like a and what is 3? It's a del A. The unit of resistance you know 1 ohm. Okay, and R2 value will be given, that is 150 plus or minus 2 ohm. 150 plus or minus 2 ohm are connected in the series combination. Underline the word, your textbook students. Series combination. What is their equivalent resistance? What is their equivalent resistance? Once again, I read the question. Two resistors value will be given, that is R1 and R2. You know the what is resistance? It is current offered by through the conductor. Okay. So the R1 value will be with error limit, that is 100 plus or minus 3 ohm, and R2 is 150 plus or minus 2 ohm. Calculate that what is their equivalent resistance. What is the total resistance, or nothing but what is the equivalent resistance. Okay, one of the important thing here we can see that what is that is series combination. You know already you studied your 10th standard. Resistors are connected in series and resistors are connected in parallel. Okay, what is the formula for resistors are connected in series? That is total effective resistance Rs equal to R1 plus R2. That is the formula for resistors are connected in series. See the screen, it will be given R is equal to R1 plus R2. Okay, now back to that our error analysis, sum of two quantity. What is the formula here? That is z plus r minus del z is equal to a plus r minus del a plus b plus r minus del b. Just you modify that value, just you substituting that value. Again a plus b separate எடுத்து எழுதிருங்க, plus r minus del a plus del b. Okay, just what is a plus b? It will be equal to z. So 100 plus 150, it becomes 250, and del a plus del b value 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Okay, so the total resistance with the error limit, that is represented the letter R is equal to 250 plus or minus 5 ohm. Okay, it's one of the important sum of this lesson. Okay, that's all. Students, we can see the next one, that is error of difference. In our last slide we can see that errors of sum of two quantities. Here errors of difference in two quantities. Okay, see the screen. Suppose two physical quantities A and B have measured values are del A plus or minus del A, B plus or minus del B respectively. Okay, suppose two physical quantities A and B have measured values. ரெண்டு physical quantity ஓட value A and B. The measured value is A plus or minus del A, B plus or minus del B. Okay, already you know one here, del A and del B is called absolute error. Then the difference of this error, that is represented Z, that is A minus B. Okay, then with the error limit, that is Z plus or minus del Z is equal to Z plus or minus del Z is equal to A plus or minus del A minus B plus or minus del B. In our last session, last class, what is that? அதாவது நம்ம லாஸ்ட்டாக பார்த்த ஸ்லைடில், அதாவது எரர்ஸ் இன் அடிஷன் ஆஃப் டூ குவான்டிட்டி, எரர்ஸ் இன் த சம் ஆஃப் டூ குவான்டிட்டிஸில் பார்க்கும் பொழுது இந்த இடத்துல ப்ளஸ் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. A plus or minus del A plus B plus or minus del B. In case of difference, just you convert the sign, that is negative sign. So அப்போ இது அப்படி மைனஸ் வச்சுட்டு மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணிங்கன்னா A minus B plus or minus del A minus of plus del B. Del A minus of plus del B. Already you know one, what is A minus B, that is Z plus or minus del A plus del B. Here plus or minus இருக்கட்டும் அல்லது minus or plus இருக்கட்டும் ரெண்டு சேம் தான். So Z plus del Z, Z plus or minus del Z is equal to Z plus or minus del A plus del B, or del Z is equal to del A plus del B. The both formula for errors in the difference of two quantities and errors in sum of the two quantity will be same. Okay, இதுதான் நீங்கள் முக்கியமாக கவனிக்க வேண்டிய இடம். ஸோ sum of the two quantity, errors in sum of two quantityயும் errors in difference of two quantityயும் சேம் தான். Formula becomes same, but operation will be different. இந்த Z மட்டும் இங்கேயும் மாறும். ஓகே, ஸோ அதை மட்டும் கொஞ்சம் கேர்ஃபுல்லாக பார்த்துக்குங்க. இந்த இடத்துல இஜெட்னா எரர்ஸ் இன் டிஃபரன்ஸ் அப்படின்னா Z is equal to A minus B. At the same time, sumna Z is equal to A plus B. It's one of the difference, but formula becomes same. Okay, that's all. See the note. When the two quantities are subtracted, the absolute error in the final result is the sum of the individual error. When the two quantities are subtracted, the absolute error in the final result is the sum of the, underline the word, very important, sum of the individual errors. Sum of the individual errors. ரெண்டே ஆட் பண்ணுறோம். Rule. See the rule. Already I told the similarities of errors of difference and errors of addition. அது சொல்லிட்டோம். When the two quantities are added or subtracted, the absolute error in the final result is the sum of the absolute errors in the individual errors. Sum of the absolute and individual errors. Okay, that is the rule. Okay, see that one example for this topic, that is example number 1.6. Example number 1.6. See the screen. The temperature of the two bodies measured by the thermometer at the temperature of two bodies measured by thermometer at T1 is equal to 20 plus 0.5 degrees Celsius. It's a measured value. T1 is the measured value and T2 also measured value. It will be become 50 plus or minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. Okay, T1 is the 20 plus 0.5 degrees Celsius and T2 is 50 plus or minus 0.5 degrees Celsius. Calculate the temperature difference and the error therein. Calculate the temperature difference and error therein. Okay, so you know the formula for errors in the difference of two quantity. What is that? T is equal to T plus or minus del T is equal to, what is that? T1 plus T2 or T1 minus T2. அதுதான் நம்ம சிம்பிளாக எப்படி எழுதியிருப்போம், Z plus or minus del A plus del B. அப்படி எழுதுங்க பார்க்கலாம். அப்போ 50 plus or minus 0.5, what is the T2 value? See the biggest one, that is T2 is the biggest one, T1 is the smallest one, difference term. So first one is the T2 minus T1 using equation number 1.4. What is that equation number 1.4? See your textbook. The final answer of errors in the difference of two quantity. ஓகே, அதை யூஸ் பண்ணி நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? அப்படி இஜெட்டுங்கிற இடத்துல 50 minus 20 plus or minus 0.5 and 0.5. இப்போ del T1 also 0.5, del T2 also equal to 0.5. Just you added 30 plus or minus 1 degree Celsius. Okay, that is the difference of errors in two quantity. That's all. Students, see the third case of propagation of errors, that is product of errors. Product error of product. Okay, it's also one of the important concept, that is error in the product of two quantities. Okay, same, suppose two physical quantity we get taken, that is A and B. Here measured value is del A and del B. Okay, measured value is A plus or minus del A and B plus or minus del B. See the screen. Here we can know that is del A and del B is the absolute errors. Now the product of two quantity, what is that? Z is equal to A into B. Into is the arithmetic symbol, that is product symbol, A into B. Okay, then what is that? Error of the two product, the error of the product is Z plus or minus del Z is equal to measured value of A, that is A plus or minus del A into B plus or minus del B. Just one small modification. What is that? A into B. ஜஸ்ட் ரெண்டு கிராஸ் ப்ராடக்டில் இருக்குது, மல்டிப்ளிகேஷன் இருக்குது. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு அந்த மல்டிப்ளிகேஷனை எப்படி எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணணும்னு தெரியும். ஸோ அந்த மெத்தடில் நான் என்ன செய்கிறேன், அப்படியே எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணிடுறேன். ஸோ ரெண்டு டைமையும் ப்ராடக்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன். இப்போ நான் என்ன பண்ணுறேன் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இந்த ஈக்குவேஷனில் ஒன் ஸ்மால் ரீஅரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட், டிவைடிங் LHS சைட் பை Z, that is here Z plus or minus del Z divided by Z and RHS by AB. RHS சைடில் AB ஆலையும் LHS சைடில் Z ஆலையும் டிவைட் பண்ணுறேன். அப்போ Z plus or minus del Z divided by Z, then AB plus or minus del AB plus or minus B del A plus or minus del A AB divided by AB. Okay, so அப்போ Z by Z it will becomes 1 plus or minus del Z plus, del Z by Z. Again AB by AB becomes 1 plus or minus del AB into A divided by AB. A இங்கே கேன்சல் ஆயிரும். ஸோ அப்போ del B by B. ஓகே, again plus or minus இங்கே B del Aன்னு இருக்குது divided by del B, ABன்னு இருக்கும். B மேலேயும் B கீழேயும் B கேன்சல் ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னா, ஸோ ரிமைனிங் del A by A. again plus or minus நம்ம இந்த ஏபியை கேன்சல் பண்ண முடியாது, ஏன்னா மேலே வேறு குவான்டிட்டி கீழே வேறு குவான்டிட்டி இருக்குது. அப்போ del A del B டிவைடட் பை AB. ஓகே, ஸோ அப்போ இந்த ஒன் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிடலாம், கேன்சல் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா ஒன்லி ப்ளஸ் ஆர் மைனஸ் del Z by Z is equal to, what is that? del B by ப்ளஸ் ஆர் மைனஸ் del B by B ப்ளஸ் ஆர் மைனஸ் del A by A. சார் இந்த del A del B divided by ABங்கிறது என்ன சார் ஆச்சு? இட்ஸ் எ வெரி ஸ்மால் குவான்டிட்டி, அதனால் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிடலாம், இட் வில் பி நெக்லெக்டட். இந்த del A del B divided by ABங்கிற இந்த டேர்மை நெக்லெக்ட் பண்ணிடலாம். ஸோ திஸ் ஒன் இஸ் த ஃபைனல் ஆன்சர், தட் இஸ் del Z by Z is equal to del A plus A plus del B by B. del A plus A, del A by A plus del B by B. Okay, so it's a very very important topic, errors of product. Okay, errors of product is the very important topic. Okay, understood? Just you write your textbook, you pass to the screen, then you write your textbook. Okay students, that's all. Next we go to the example of this topic, that is example number 1.7. See the screen, example number 1.7. The length and breadth of the rectangle are, that is 5.7 plus or minus 1 centimeter. Okay, 5.7 plus or minus 0.1 centimeter, that is the length, and 3.4 plus or minus 0.2 centimeter is the breadth of the rectangle. Okay, it's a L value and B value. This L value is measured value, this B value is measured value. Calculate the area of the rectangle with the error limit. Calculate the area of the rectangle with the error limit. You know the formula for area, that is L into B is the area of the rectangle. So just you substituting that value area with the error limit, what is that? A plus del plus or minus del A. What is A in equal to L into B? What is del A? That is del A. What is del A? That is del A by A is equal to del L by L plus or minus del B. It is the formula. Here we need only del A value. Just you cross multiply the A value. See the screen. So del A is equal to del L by L plus del B by B into A. Just இங்கே டிவிஷன் இருக்கிறது இந்த சைடு மல்டிப்ளிகேஷனாக கொண்டு போயிடுறாங்க. அப்போ del A முதல் A கண்டுபிடிச்சிடலாம். ஸோ A என்ன? L into B value 5.7 into 3.4. Just you multiply. Then we rounding of that value 19.4 centimeter. Okay, what is del L value? See the screen. What is del L value? 0.1 by L value 5.7 plus what is del B value? 0.2 divided by what is the B value? That is 3.4. It is 0.2 and 0.1 is the absolute error. Okay, that's all. Again you simplify this value and multiply by 19.4. We get the answer of del A. What is that? It will be equal to 1.5. Okay, it will be equal to 1.5. Then the area with the error limit, that's equal to 19.4 plus or minus 1.5. So this is the formula for area limit. Not only இப்போ இந்த வேல்யூ வச்சு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம்? L into B கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டோம். At the same time just you converted, you take another one value, just you multiply the volume of the this case rectangle volume நம்ம எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா என்ன ஆயிரும்? just you multiply with height ஓட நம்ம multiply பண்ணணும், L cube ஆயிரும். Okay, so this is the answer. Okay students, today's class gets over. In this class we can discussing about what is that analysis of error and propagation of error. Okay, and in analysis of error, totally 4 kind of analysis of errors are there. One is that absolute error, second one is that mean absolute error, and the third one is that relative error, and fourth one is that percentage of error. Both are interrelated. எல்லாமே ஒன்னோட ஒன்று இன்டர்ரிலேட்டடாக இருக்கக்கூடிய டாபிக் தான். ஸோ அதை திருப்பி நல்லா படிங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் வாட் இஸ் தட் we can discussing propagation of error. In this topic it's very very important topic for your competitive examination. Okay, in this topic, that is propagation of error, it's a very very important topic. Okay, so you can see your old question paper like NEET or JEE, any question paper in this topic, very important topic. இந்த டாப்பிக்கில் இருந்தால் நிறையா கொஸ்டின் அந்த நீட் எக்ஸாமினேஷனோ ஆர் ஜேஇ எக்ஸாமினேஷனோ கேட்டிருப்பாங்க. ஜஸ்ட் யூ செக் இட். நீங்கள் போய் செக் பண்ணி பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு இந்த டாப்பிக்கோட இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் தெரிஞ்சுக்குவீங்க. ஸோ ஜஸ்ட் யூ ப்ரிப்பேர் ஆர் யூ லேர்ன் தட் ஃபார்முலா, த ப்ராபகேஷன் ஆஃப் எரருடைய ஃபார்முலாஸ் ஃபார் அடிஷன். what is and what is the formula for error in addition? That is del Z is equal to del A plus del B. At the same formula for errors in difference. Okay, and product of error. What is the formula for product of error? That is del Z by Z is equal to plus or minus del A by A plus del B by B. Okay, so here discuss 3 propagation of errors are discussed in this class. Remaining 2 kind of propagation of errors are there. It will be discussed in our upcoming classes. Okay, okay students, இந்த டாப்பிக்கை நல்லா ரிவைஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். Okay, thank you. We can see the next class. Thank you students.